War is depressing anyway. I mean, come on. I mean,
but when you look at it from a historical perspective, watching a movie about what happened to guys in Vietnam, we're separated enough from that we can actually go through that emotional experience and go, man, that was messed up. But it's even more frustrating when you sit here and look at this and go, this is messed up. It's going on right now, and there's nothing I can do about it because everybody's tried everything that can be done.
Yeah, look at you. You're all serious and shit.
Dude, this movie, this is why I wasn't going to bring it. I mean, this.
No, I just want to get your opinion. No, I hear you.
This movie really dug up a lot of bad shit with me, and it really was one of those movies where I was like, this is so well done, but it should have been done 3, 4, 5 years from now.
Okay, I got you. Let me bring the mood back then. Hey.
Now what did you think of the movie?
No, what did I think of the movie? I'm probably more critical of it than you are, because, and it's for reasons not because of the message or the politics or the material. It's more or less all these guys, man. Oh, you get another beer. I thought you getting up to hit me. I was like, what are you doing? You fucker, I'm right.
Keep talking.
I don't know what you're doing. You just got up without announcing it. I thought you come over here to strangle me. I don't agree with you.
That's something I've done before. Like you live in fear of.
I don't know, man.
Up across the
you
road.
Could be having your own post-traumatic stress syndrome from South by Southwest. I don't know what's going on with you.
Dear God, I watched too many documentaries.
Exactly. I don't know.
It was a depressing year at South by this.
I'm suffering myself, man. I did not sleep. Well, I'll tell you just real quick about the movie. I won't go into it as deep as you are because I'm still going over it. And this is something I feel bad about saying because I'm not sure if this is real life or not, but all these soldiers come back and they are just as country cowboyish as they can be. And I'm wondering if that's because that's the way it really was that for that town that they came back to, or if that's because they really had to lay it on thick because it was Texas.
Well, now hold on a second. You know what town they lived in, right?
What was it?
Brazos.
That's Brazos. See,
Brazos.
That's what I told somebody.
Yeah, that's not far from here, dude.
Do you know how many people I've said that I've told them that I've never heard of Brazos. That's right down the street. I heard the Brazos River, but I ain't never heard of Brazos before.
Yeah.
I guess I pass through it every time I'm going to Waco, but a lot of people ask me, they say, well, where are these soldiers coming back home to? And I was like, I think it's a city called Brazos. I'm not sure, though. I heard him say that. I've never been to Brazos. So maybe when they get off the bus, people are talking like, hey, everybody, how you doing? Yup.
Now, everybody performed great in this. The acting was phenomenal. Now, my one problem.
What?
All the guys, you know what? I'd buy that these are guys who live in, outside of Austin, Texas. Because the thing about Austin is you listen to us and you're like, oh, wow, I guess Texans aren't all, hey, how y'all doing? The thing is the minute you step outside.
Oh, you might want to go check your horse outside, by the way.
The minute you step outside the Austin city limits, you get into that section of Texas. Yeah. They all drive pickup trucks. They have hats. It's all true.
Yeah, good.
It's all true.
Yeah, come see our lovely East Texas sometime, people.
Yeah, except what was up with Ryan Phillippe? I mean, he was really great in the film, but you were talking like you had dipping his mouth the whole goddamn
That's what I'm talking
movie.
about. All these guys, they get off, they immediately put on cowboy hats, they hang out at the country joint, and they got big belt buckles, and they're all like, yay, this is Texas, right? And I'm just like, I don't know if they're laying it on too thick for Texas or not. I mean, goddamn, do y'all all have to put on cowboy hats as soon as you get off the bus and shit? I mean,
well, when you're going to a country bar at night, that's when they put on the hat.
I know.
Then they go out to the ranch.
Do you understand what I'm saying, though?
You got to wear a hat at the ranch because that sun sucks, dude.
Okay,
when you're out getting drunk shooting things, you want to wear a hat.
Yeah, when you go shoot tin cans out there in the middle of the ranch, you got to wear your hat.
You say that like. I don't know if you haven't done. I've done it. I got friends who have ranches. Man, I go out to the ranch and shoot shit.
What the fuck am I going to do going out to a ranch? What?
You shoot shit and drink beer. That's what you do at a ranch.
I don't do that shit. I live in Austin. People don't invite me to go out to the shooting range and shit. What the fuck? Who you hanging out with? You hanging out with the Duke boys or something? What's going on with you?
Yeah, me and Waylon Jennings like to sit in a recording booth going, well, it was about that time the Duke boys were in deep shit.
Exactly. I mean,
I grew up in Texas. I'm a Texan. I'm white. I know people who have ranches.
Okay,
I know people who work as ranch hands.
Look, if I want to fire a gun, okay, I want to walk around that race issue here. I was not going to try and bring it up, but
if you want to fire a gun, you'll go to the east side of town.
No,
if I want to fire a gun.
If I want to fire a gun, I'll go to South Central. All right, in Texas, that's where the white people like to fire their guns. I was raised in Texas too. Nobody has ever invited me to go out and shoot tin cans in the middle of a fucking ranch and wear a cowboy hat. And I just happen to think that's a white and black thing.
A cowboy hat.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not that guy.
You're not required to do that?
No, you wear a ball cap.
A ball cap?
Yeah, like what I'm wearing now.
Oh, your baseball cap?
Yeah.
I thought you said a bald cap, like to make you look like you have no hair. I was like, what? You got to be bald headed to fire a gun?
No, a ball cap.
Okay, I thought you said bald, like BALD. I'm sorry. You gonna go out there and look like Larry from the Three Stooges to fire a gun?
Go out looking like Larry the Cable Guy. I don't care who you is. That's good shooting.
Stop loss of hair. I don't, but yeah, I've never done this. So that is the only thing that bothered me in that movie. And it's a real trivial thing because outside of that, I think it's a good film. I think it's a really good film.
I think it's a well-made film. I just didn't like that Philippe talked like he had dip in his mouth the whole time.
And that's what bothered me.
Talk like you're talking like this. And it's like, that's how you talk when you have dip in your mouth. That's not how normal Texans talk.
But when they got off the bus, they even went as far. I think I could have accepted these guys being cowboyish, but when they got off the bus, they had to have that one retarded redneck sidekick. The guy, he's greasy. He's got that crazy mullet thing going on, and he has his hat not backwards, but kind of like to the side, kind of like that Gomer Pyle thing.
Okay, dude, I have to tell you that guy is in every small town, Texas. Everybody has that friend outside of the city limits. I'm telling you, I knew that guy many times.
Okay, the retarded guy, he has his button down with the sleeves torn off.
Sure.
He's all sweaty.
Yeah. No. She did a great, Kimberly Pierce did a great job of nailing small town Texas.
Okay.
My only problem was that dip accent. Aside from that, she did not do up the stereotypes.
Okay. All right. I'll let that go then. Okay. Great movie then. It's a masterpiece.
But it was so hard to watch.
Okay. Well, I don't want to depress people. Let's talk about something else. I know have you been on the internet since you've been out at South by Southwest?
Well, I've been on the internet. I don't know if I mean, the internet is a small place, and I work for the internet. I just no. What do you refer?
Man, that was a goddamn yes or no question. That's all
have I been on the internet? Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm just
yes, I've turned on my computer and
I'm trying to make small talk here. Just work with me. That's all I'm at. I ain't got no sense. Just say yes or no.
Yes,
I've been on the ignorant. Internet. Thank you, sir. Now, the Hulk trailer.
I haven't seen the Hulk trailer yet.
You haven't seen the Hulk trailer?
No, I have not.
I want to talk about that. You want to watch it real quick?
Sure.
Okay, people, we're going to pause it and we're going to watch the Hulk trailer real quick. Hold on real quick. Let me pause this shit. Where's the button? God damn it. You had to bring beer, didn't you? Now I don't know what the hell I'm doing. All right, that was running a little choppy right there, but you get the point.
Yeah. I see, you know what? I see what everybody else is talking about now, how they feel we're just kind of like, I don't know what to think about that. I mean, I didn't like the fact that they stole the Hulk, the hulking out scene from the Ultimates.
Well, they're gonna steal from anything, and you're talking about the comic book where they get the Ultimates, and
where they threw Bruce Banner out of a plane so that he would turn into the Hulk and like Hulk out on all those aliens. That was a pretty fucking great scene in the comic.
Yeah, no, it's I mean, if you're gonna steal from anything, steal from the source and do cool scenes like that. I look at that trailer and everybody's talking about how the Hulk's gonna look different in this, how he's gonna be better, and I'm looking at this, I'm like, it still looks kind of like the Hulk from the Ang Lee movie.
Well, I love the Hulk from the Ang Lee movie. And the best parts of those movies, and the parts that still hold up, are the parts where he's the Hulk and beating the shit out of stuff.
Yeah, when he threw a tank, that was cool to me, but the rest of that movie is pretty bad. I never was a big fan of that.
I really liked the movie the first time I saw it. Then I listened to your guys' complaints. I saw it a second time. I was like, shit, I'm seeing all that now, and I can't watch it as a movie. I don't have it on DVD, but I still love every scene in which he's the Hulk and he's doing hulky things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This trailer, man, they said that really the feeling I'm getting from this is that they kind of rushed this out. Because they're saying, now they're backtracking and they're saying the directors, he says the effects aren't done yet. They still got more to do. We cut this out so we could put something on the internet real quick. And I'm just, either they're making excuses or they really did rush this thing out.
What, the movie or the trailer?
The trailer right here.
Yeah, it looks rushed out because it looks like it's a setup for, is that early in the movie or is that late in the movie? Is that the climax or, I mean,
That's what I'm saying, man. What
it doesn't give me a sense of what the movie's really about. It tells me that, it's the Incredible Hulk and this time he's fighting the Abomination. The Abomination is played by Tim Roth. All right, Well, I could have gotten that from a synopsis.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell me anything that I want to know as to. It's kind of like when you watch that new Iron Man trailer, the second trailer. You walk out of that trailer going, "Holy shit, that movie is gonna rock." You walk out, they get Tony Stark right, they get, the Iron Man right. They even have just those great moments like throwing a little Hot Rod red and just, that's so what Tony Stark, they get it right and you feel it and you know what the film's about. And even if you don't know the plot, you know you want to see it. That trailer doesn't do anything remotely like that.
No, it doesn't. I looked at this, and as much as I'm looking forward to the new Hulk, I have to say, man, y'all just showed me a little too much, or better yet, and I'm going to give it a chance because I don't think people are this dumb to put the whole movie in there like that. There's some badass stuff in there that you ain't showing me. And I'm going to give you credit for that.
Now, here is the important thing to note. There's been a lot of talk about Edward Norton right now.
Mm-hmm.
And about how they gave him some control in the movie, and now they're kind of regretting it because he's not happy with their cut. When you look at Edward Norton's history, Edward Norton has a nearly perfect history of the films that he's in or the films that he's repaired. When he stepped in to help out a film, he's always improved it. The movies he's been in that haven't been good, he's fought the whole time to get out of them.
Like what?
Well, like he didn't want to be involved in The Italian Job.
Yeah, it was all right.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't up to his what he wanted. It wasn't what they sold him, and then they wouldn't let him out of the contract when they changed it. And so he fought the whole time. He wasn't happy with the movie because he's like, this isn't what I signed on for. This isn't cool. When you look at the score, even he said with the score, he's like, yeah, it's not the best movie that I've ever done, but when somebody comes to you and says, do you want to be in a movie with Martin Brando? You say, yes, I want to be in a movie with one of our greatest living actors. That's the whole reason he did the film, was so he could be in Brando's last movie.
And who wouldn't want to work with Bert and Miss Piggy? The movies were directed by Frank Oz. You remember that?
Which one?
The score.
Yeah, it was directed by Frank Oz.
And it wasn't that great of a movie.
It was good. It's just not. It's not a classic. It's worth checking out. Though,
well, there's been this big debate as to who's right, because the director is kind of keeping silent and he's saying, "Hey, don't worry about this trailer. There's gonna be some cool shit in there." But I remember following a blog, 2 blogs. I remember following a blog for The Punisher, and I remember following a blog for Ghost Rider.
Oh, wow. You're following the blogs of the shittiest movies they've made.
And the reason why is because I'm looking at these movies and I'm thinking, there's no way in hell they can do this right. But I'm reading their blogs and they're saying, and this is after I've seen footage from the movie, and they're saying, oh, no. The fans are going to get what they want. This is going to be great. And then you see the movie and it's like, shit, man, this shit is dumb.
I'm not going to say a name, but there was somebody who worked very heavily on the Punisher film who went around and had to do all the press for it. And kept saying, Punisher fans are going to love this. But there was a ... at the end that he always said in his head every time, which was because Punisher fans are fucking morons. And
did he say that for real? Or?
No, that was what he said in his head, and that he confided to other people, because it's one of those things where it's like, the hardcore Punisher nuts are going to love it because they want a dude in a black shirt who kills people. They don't fucking care about the Punisher. They don't have the love for the true story and the.
I think that would have been cool. Hey, he just come out and said it on camera, because y'all are fucking idiots. You like anything, you motherfucker.
Yeah, but he's not that
cool. I would love for somebody to do that, man. The last person that came out and actually said something bad about a movie and got reprimanded for it was Brad Pitt. And I can't even remember what movie it was for. But he came out and said something. He was on the Tonight Show and he said, yeah, this movie ain't that good. And the next day he's like, maybe I was drunk or something when I said that. He didn't say that, but he did get reprimanded for it. And he came back later and said, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. So,
yeah, you don't, when you're part of a movie, you keep your mouth shut until after the movie opens and bombs, and then you can say, yeah, it's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
So, let's see. What do we...
Then you said you want to talk about the Wall-E trailer?
Oh, I never saw it. Go ahead and talk about it while I bring up something else here. Go ahead.
Oh, if you haven't seen it, then there's no reason to discuss it. People just have asked me what I thought about it.
Actually, I was making fun of the movie a while back when you were talking about it.
Yeah, you were.
I know, but you know what? I saw a trailer for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that robot's kind of getting to me a little
bit. Yeah, all of a sudden, Carlisle isn't bugfuck crazy. It's going to be that thing where come June you see that movie and you're going to be singing that like, man, this movie's so amazing. And
no, you are buttfuck crazy, but I'm just saying that I saw the trailer and
he gets to you, man. In fact, the trailer, the problem I have with the trailer is it's too fast cut. It's too much of showing you lots of stuff. I think it should have been 2 or 3 long sequences of watching and getting to know Wall-E, because you fall in love with that little dude. And I saw, over 10 minutes of footage. I don't know exactly how much it was, but